Good afternoon, boomers. The voice of the blockchain here, Satoshi's big cousin, cryptography's finest. Champagne crypto popping up on the Sabbath. Really, the Sabbath is Saturday, but you know what I'm talking about. Happy Sunday to all the crypto maniacs out there. I see Dolphin 134. I see Punish GT. I see my big gunners out there firing at the funny bunny worldwide. Bitcoin still bullish despite the sell-off question mark. It's more of a statement. I think it's more of a statement if you ask me. We're seeing a little blood on the street. This may be a time to dip, dive, and slide and start firing. Fire. Let me be clear. I'm nobody's champagne crypto advisor. I'm not your father here on the crypto sphere, but maybe I should be. So just make sure you know that I'm just giving you my opinion. And don't cry if that opinion doesn't end up helping you. But maybe it does. Sometimes it does. Sometimes it doesn't. But you got to know who you're listening to here on YouTube. A crypto maniac. I don't want anybody crying. Stacking every weekend like church, says Momo. I see you out there, Momo. Stacking them every day. Smashed the like button, indeed. Hit the like, the sub, the post notification bell, the ding ding. Stay buttoned up now. It's a nice winter. I'm liking the weather out here. I took the maniacs, the little gunners out there to the zoo. I took them out to some farms, guys. I'm trying to stay away, go against the city. So I'm going away from the city. So when I drive the other way. I'm going out to the countryside out there, trying to keep it organic, GMO, grass-fed for the young gunners. And I encourage you to do the same. Peter Schiff lost his Bitcoin, says Punish GT, laughing. That's funny. So he's a Bitcoin hater. Gold maximalist, but Bitcoin hater. And listen, I think part of his shtick and part of his Schiff is hating on Bitcoin. It's part of his brand. You know, he had Bitcoin. He's hating on Bitcoin, but he still has Bitcoin. Maybe he didn't even lose them. Maybe it's part of a marketing ploy. I don't know. But what I'm starting to think, or not even think, what I'm suspecting out there, this is totally random, and it popped up into my head when I said marketing ploy. When Tesla shot the rocket into space with the Tesla car, guys, that was a green screen, guys. Don't believe the hype. I'm thinking it's tremendous marketing, though. Tremendous. Sidebar. And you guys may want to check out the sidebars on the things that make you go, broadcast that I've been doing over there on D Live. We did one yesterday. It was quiet. I didn't, even notify anybody that was going to go on live, but I did a nice one. If you're into the music industry scene, especially 1960s music, I did a stream. Let me show you guys. It's on replay still for a few days. Okay, and those things that make you go, broadcast, they've been getting spicy out there, specifically the moon landing one got spicy, and we got some chemtrail one, cloud machine, cloud manipulation, but specifically, check this one out, things that make you go, CIA mind control, 1960s hippie movement, and the Laurel Canyon. Okay, I can give you the synopsis, but go ahead and check out the replay if you're into that. Because we got spicy. Let me show you the screen again. Things that make you go, CIA mind control, 1960 hippie movement, Laurel Canyon. Let me give you the link right here in the population. Why not? Touch it and listen to it and share it and follow me and maybe get a lemon. And guys, realize that we're doing different movements for 2020. We're not only here on YouTube and we're not only talking about crypto. We're firing at all directions and we're staying awake for 2020, getting stronger. I'm nursing this shoulder surgery, but I'm getting stronger every day. Okay, I'm off the sling. I'm doing my best to push the stroller out there. And by summer 2020, I'm back to my personal records, deadlifting 405. Okay, I'm on attack mode for all you boomers out there. Punish GT sold my baggies. I see more blood incoming. Bart the Brower says, buy time, kaboom. And it just seems like another opportunity. I think I agree with this headline. Bitcoin is still bullish despite the sell-off. And let's see what our support levels are. Let me go ahead and hit up Trading View. Where's my Trading View? Let me share my screen out here, boomers. Give me a second. Boom. Trading View, where you at? Where is 86.64? So we took a hit. We topped off at 91.88 in the past 24 hours. Now there's a sell-off. This is expected. I mean, we were chunky and bullish, and altcoins were gaining weight, and there was a lot of hype for at least a week. And it was fruitful. It was fruitful. So, expect a pullback. This is the way the game goes. Dips, dives, peaks, and valleys, okay? You buy the blood and you sell the grass. Hashtag no cannabis. Shout out to Punish GT, Part the Brower, and the rest of the boomers. Momo, I see you. Punish GT says fear come in my eyes because 5% Bitcoin drop. We'll talk about that. Let's look at what the support levels could be. I'm not fearful just yet. We touched 84 there momentarily, which was a red flag, but we're starting to bounce back. It appears. Let me look at the full featured chart. And let's see what's going on. And I'm glad that I'm online right now because usually I'm not online on the weekends, but I have a little opportunity here. And I'm glad that I'm online when things take a dip. I don't want to always pop up and show face when we're rallying. And I see a lot of content YouTube creators and crypto creators do that. You only see them pop up when all of a sudden it's rally. But, I like when they're, I like to pop back up when you guys need me, when things are dropping. So let me turn that off. There was a strong sell-off. I mean, this could have been a whale that dumped on him. Hits 9,000 and people are taking profits. I've said this before, on the path to an all-time high and certainly on the path to 10,000, we're going to see these sell-offs where, boom, they drop hard because there's still people holding bags from back then, and there's people that still want to get out. Okay, you understand? There's some people that want out the Bitcoin market. They want out the crypto market, but they're being patient and they're going to cash out maybe when it's 10, maybe when it's 11, maybe when it's 9. I'm not saying that's everybody, but there's a significant amount. I'm not saying it's the majority or anything, but there's a significant amount of people that are selling enough to make this candle go down. But that's okay. I still think we're bullish despite the sell-off. I'm not at all concerned. Let's look at the 5-day chart. You can see we've been healthy for 5 days. Even we're up even from the 5-day chart. So I wouldn't even be concerned. I think this is actually normal, and it could be a buy signal. Really, they say buy the blood. And since we've cracked through this resistance that I identified back in, I think before October, 8,400. Okay, if we maintain above 84, which is basically what we're doing out here, we're all right. Now, if we start dipping under 84 and staying around there, I would change my tune out here. So, we came close, but that's only because the knife dropped very quickly today. But you can see that, people, I'm sure most people are not around buying right now. They're probably with the fam. It's a holiday weekend. But, as soon as they get an alert that things drop like this, you could see that the buy orders come in. And I see some support there at 84. I think that the support at 84 is going to hold. Let me know what you think. Jojo says, how you feeling today, champ? I'm feeling good, Jojo. I'm feeling good. I told you guys I went out to the zoo out there early morning with the maniacs. I took them to the farm yesterday. It's all family, guys. If you haven't, built a family, do it now. Don't listen to the hype of the news about overpopulation or be scared about this, that, and the third. Guys, procreate. It's the way to go. Kaboom. Let me be clear with you. It's a lot of work, okay? It makes you a stronger man. You're not going to be stronger, not going to, build strength by hanging around all day being a soy boy, okay? You got to get strong out there. And it requires exercise and resistance. It's days like this where you need to keep one in the chamber. Absolutely. I've always said that. You know the deal. One in the chamber, we came up with that out here. You know the deal. Shout out to my original crypto maniacs like Jojo, like Punish GT. Day one boomers. I see you guys often. Market always drop on Sunday, says Steve. Yeah, but you know what I've been noticing lately, Steve? In this past, maybe 6 months, we've had these unexpected rallies over the weekend. Things have rallied on Friday and Saturday when usually things kind of are quiet on the weekend. So, never a dull day in crypto. I'll tell you, it's been an exciting week in crypto. It's all right. Saludos de Chile, says Josel. Shout out to everybody in Chile. I see you out there. I got profit, but lost on the dip, says Punish GT. I mean, I lost some money, but it's still profit. Yeah, and if you're still in green, then don't worry about it. Shake it off and keep moving forward. If you're in green, don't worry about how much more you could have got. Just be grateful that you're in the green. Let's check out today's math over there. And again, this is the one-day chart. Looking all right. You know, the fact that things dropped dramatically, obviously it's a red flag. And, you know, this does raise some concern when it's happening, like JoJo Wave said. Or no, like Punish said. But you could see, you know, we just sprung right back. And it looks like, you know, we're going to hold this line. Now, you know, I got my eye on it. Hopefully we stay above 84. But I think so. I think we're going to stay above this. Waiting on the big dip. I don't know, Punish. I don't know. It looks like we may have, you know, broke out this downward channel that we've been in for the past maybe even 6 months. Yeah, it's been about 6 months. Here's my 6 months chart. And you could see we've been clearly in a downward, you know, there's been peaks and valleys, ups and downs, but we've broken out of this descending channel that we've been in for the past 6 months. Clearly, you know, once we passed 84. So, you know, right now it looks like the support is about 84 and there's some clear resistance, obviously at 9,000 that we just experienced. But after that, I would say closer to 10,000. So if we can clear 9,000 and hang out in the $9,000 range again, I won't be surprised if we can propel back to 10,000. 2020 boomers, and I've said this before, and you know, to those that haven't been listening, 2020 is about keeping the price of Bitcoin above $10,000 for the majority of the year. I don't want to hear all these crazy price predictions about 100, 200, 300, about the halving, this, that, and the third. Guys, I just want this price to maintain above 10K. Bitcoin hasn't held its price above 10K for more than, I don't know. It certainly hasn't done it for 6 months. We haven't seen the price just stay above 10K for like 6 months. And I think that, you know, 2019 was about keeping the price above 5K. You know, we went down to the $3,000 range at the beginning of 2019. And, you know, let's go back to the year-to-date chart. It wasn't until about like May or June that things didn't, you know, start picking back up. Here's the 6 months chart. Go back to that 6 months. Yeah, it wasn't until around June. You know, June we were still at 7,000. Yeah, really May is when they started, you know, May was 5,000. So, you know, we didn't go over 5,000 till May, and then we held it the majority of the year. So let's see if by May or a little bit before May we can repeat this pattern, but propel above 10,000 and stay above 10,000 for the rest of the year. That's my goal. Shout out to one Southside player. Shout out to JoJo Wave. He just dropped me $1.99 there in the population. Little ducats in the bucket. Markets are looking healthy. Don't get shaken out. Absolutely not. Thank you so much. Let me drop some coins. And actually, let me drop some fiat because we can use the fiat. I'm not even mad at fiat nowadays. I used to be the fiat hater. I'm not even mad at fiat. Okay? You know, well, all the talk about Bitcoin saving the world, this, that, it's not going to save the world, guys. It's just another industry that's open, and you give gratitude that you got in early, okay? Because that's what it is. But it's not here, you know, it's not here for the crypto hippie revolution, like Task Force says. He got it right. I like that, the crypto hippies out there. Hashtag crypto hippies need to relax. Relax out there. Thank you once again, JoJo. Southside player says, told y'all every year, Chinese New Year. Yeah, the Chinese New Year, there's a dump, and, you know, let's see what happens. Let's see. You know, there's always action on the Chinese New Year. But being that we're clearly above, you know, 82, 84 here, I think we're going to stay above this descending trend. I think we're entering semi-baby bullish territory here. That being said, this may be an opportunity. This may be an opportunity, okay? Again, I got to say, I'm not your crypto advisor. I'm not your crypto. I got to say that 10,000 times here on YouTube because you know the type of cucks that you deal with out here. So these crypto cucks, they start crying to the champ. I'm sure I made the point, but I'm going to continue to make it. JoJo Wave with $1.99. I appreciate it. Guys, I encourage you to check me out on dlive.tv/champagne-crypto right now. Go ahead and follow. Do it. Stop playing around and staying on YouTube all the time. You got to think about what's the next plan, what's the next wave, what's the next movement. And I'm not saying it's only DLive, but you got to try something new. Like I've been doing. I do alternative streams out there. We also talk about crypto, but I've been doing the things that make you go, broadcast, where we talked about everything from the moon landing hoax to cloud making machines, weather manipulation, and most recently, just yesterday, I did a good one. If you're into like the music scene and the 1960s hippie movement, this is a good one where I play a interview with David McGowan, where he talks about the peculiar relations between guys like Jim Morrison. Did you know that Jim Morrison's dad was the naval admiral in the Gulf of Tonkin incident that sparked the Vietnam War? I mean, it gets deep. You know, they talk about Manson. You know, Crosby, Stills, and Nash. If you're into the music stuff, the hippie movement, I'm gonna actually bridge this into the next one that I'm about to do, which is about the prison industrial complex and how hip hop's used to degrade society. And, you know, it kind of ties into this hippie movement as well, because the government and the powers that be allegedly have been using art and music and this culture to degrade America and the entire world, in my opinion. Okay, and we'll pull out that evidence on them. There's a lot of flags, says Punish GT. Okay. Southside players, the action usually upwards every Chinese New Year. I normally see a dump. Thanks for the updates, champ. Good weekend. I'm out. All right, Bart. Stay strong. So, yeah, guys, you know, D-Live it. I'm putting the plug in for D-Live. I also got the cloud seeding weather manipulation video. I didn't even know that ABC's covered it already. But, you know, the chemtrails, everybody thought HARP was a conspiracy. Guys, they show you the machine. They're making clouds, guys. They're manipulating the weathers, guys. It's right there in front of your face. So, you know, if you're into it, check it out. If not, stay here on YouTube and we'll continue to drop these crypto videos. Crypto looking all right. Crypto is exciting again. It was boring there in 2019. It was boring in 2019. I told you it was the Bitcoin waiting room, the accumulation period. And luckily we hodled through. Shout out to Double X. I see you. Crypto Mike, Bart, Southside Player, Jojo Wave dropping the ducats there in the bucket. Guys, follow the leader here, Jojo. And if you're getting some value from the stream, throw a little gratuity in the tip jar. A little gratuity. It goes out to the baby champ and the champette, so we can continue to keep them strong. I appreciate that, Jojo. Stay strong out there. Let's check out today's math over there on CoinMarketCap. Have I checked out the prices? Looks like we've lost some weight. Bitcoin dominance stays at 66%. It's something to note. You know, I'm not the gematria or the gematria. I don't know how to pronounce it. The gematria type guy, but you know, lately the numbers have been catching my attention a little bit more. You got 236 billion on the market cap, losing some weight. We see it almost touch 250 at one point. Bitcoin at 86.57. Ether down 5% at 164. Ripple at 23 cents. Bitcoin Cash at 329. And look, SV's got a little green, but it's dumped to 259 after hitting an all-time high this week of above $400. Litecoin at 56 bucks. EOS at 355. Binance at 17. Stellar at 6 cents. Monero at 64. Tron 1. Cardano stuck at 4, but it was stuck at 3 for a while. Tezos at 143 and Ether Classic at 818. Dash has also dumped a bit, and it's back at 16 cents. So there's blood. It looks like today there's opportunities. I would say there's opportunities today. Theta's moving. Bitcoin SV's moving, but other than that, it's like a lot of blood. Steam got dumped too. Steam made some gains. Did you guys see? It was like up almost 40% in the past week. So shout out to my Steamosauruses. You know I like Steam. You know I like Steam. Kyber Network. I talked about this one today. This one looks like a good deal today, actually. I'm more attracted to the Kyber than I am to Steam today. Although, you know, I used Steam. I haven't used it in a little bit, but it's still one of my faves. Zcash looks attractive too. Steam, Kyber, Zcash, even Neo for that matter. Like, you know, Neo. I like the Neo wallet. I think it's still got like a Neo or 3 there hidden in some wallet. But the deal of the day is looking like Kyber. If you're into Steam, Zcash is looking good. And even BAT tokens are down. I even talked about BAT. I think it was yesterday or the day before. BAT is another token that is actually the Brave browser actually generates revenue because they're running ads, and those that run ads on the Brave browser, they need to pay for it in BAT tokens. So they have some sort of a business model, and it's actually working. I encourage you to use the Brave browser. I'm using it right now. That's why all the ads on CoinMarketCap are blocked. It's looking sexy and clean. You could download it at the link that I have provided down below, and this gives you an opportunity to click on ads if you choose and earn BAT tokens. Okay. And furthermore, if you use the link that I have and keep the Brave browser installed for up to 30 days, they send me a measly $5. Okay. So shout out to those. I've gotten a few $5 from people downloading the link, and people like it. I use it. So, I mean, I feel comfortable talking about it and saying, you know, guys, download it, because I use it every single broadcast. On the weekly, we still had a lower high, says Bobby. Absolutely. That's why I think things are still bullish despite this sell-off. I think it's normal. We had a nice run-up. You know, we gained some weight. Everything was looking good, and now we pull back. There's going to be peaks and valleys. Right now, I'm looking at this as an opportunity. I would, consider firing at your favorite coins. Again, I got to say that, it's my opinion. I may be wrong. We may be going down lower. But it looks like if we can stay above 84, 85 here with the Bitcoin price, I think that's the new support level. So we are in the downtrend, I reckon, regardless of whatever lines you want to draw. On the weekly, we still had a lower high. No, I mean, look, what I'm showing is look at my 6 months chart. In my 6 months chart here, we've been on a downtrend, but it seems like we've broken out of that trend. And, I drew these lines here, support and resistance, a while ago. So, we've been on that downtrend for a while, especially, in December or whatnot. But I think that once we crossed 84, it was a nice hurdle for me. I think that we may find a new support here. If we can maintain above the red line, we'll be all right. So, regardless of the lines I want to draw, I'm still going to say what I want to say. I've never even heard of Bobby Tebbs. So, for all you know, Bobby Tez may be right and may be wrong. I have no idea. Oh, I haven't even showed you my display, did I? Yeah, let me show you my 6 month. I'm here talking about my chart. Here's the lines I drew. Not you personally, but until we break 9.6. No. This is my chart. This is my opinion. I think that, that since we broke 84, that we're overall, compared to the last 6 months, we're in a new, perhaps upward channel. Vegeta meme, scared whales away when we are over 9,000, whales just sell. Like I said, as we keep going up, there's going to be some strong pullbacks. Expect this. If we hit 10,000, we'll see a pullback as well. There's people waiting till 10K to sell. There's people waiting till 12K to sell. There's people that have targets on when they want to pull profits. Unlike the 2017 Bitcoin bull run where people didn't know what the hell was going on. They've never saw those prices before. So, I can rest assured that there's going to be people selling at certain price. And we did see a sell-off as soon as we hit 9,000. It's like, let me give you that one-day chart again. Look at that. We touched 91, and soon thereafter, just a couple hours after, a few hours, maybe 3-4 hours after, boom, there goes that sell. This could have been just by one whale, a couple whales, a handful of whales here, because it was sudden. Look at this. It was like, I don't know. This could be a few orders for all I know. Punish GT says the meme scared whales away. Now, it's funny, what just popped into my mind, I was checking out 4chan earlier this morning, and have you guys seen what's going on with Holochain? Have you seen what's going on with Holochain? So apparently the CEO of Holochain is a mature, let me not say old, okay, I'm going to give her a break, and say she's a mature woman, a mature Jewish woman that's the CEO of the Holochain, but it's been revealed that she's also into kink and fetish and tying up people in ropes or whatnot. And, apparently these pictures are public. I haven't pulled them up. They're on the chan. I'm sure you guys can find them. But they got her tied up. She's... So the comments on the chan are hilarious. So she's trying to run like a GoFundMe to start a kink place with rope tying, or I don't know much about that. And at the same time, she posted on one of the chats or Twitter or Telegram that had to do with Holochain that, you know, that they're going to start laying people off so that they can trim off the fat because they're not making as much money. But at the same time, she's getting money for her kink. And then people are showing memes of her. She's out there naked in like some fetish. I should pull it up, but I'm not going to do her dirty. You guys could check that out. But I had to laugh because it's hilarious. And so the comments is what get me. It's like, you know, guys, what did you think, getting into this boomer coin with this old Jewish lady, this granny? The comments are hilarious. No, I should pull it up. Actually, I should pull it up. I should pull something up because I was dying of laughter. And you know what? I talked about Holochain because Holochain was being memed like Chainlink was on the Chans. Let me see if there it is. There it is, guys. Holochain CEO, a sex worker, part 2. This is hilarious. I guess I can't show this picture because it has nudity. But let me drop the link for you guys, actually. I can't show the picture because it has nudity, but her name is Ariel Shabari, and she does rope suspension and like some kinky stuff. She's also the CEO there of Holochain. Let me drop you guys the link to this thread. Let me find it again here. Hilarious. What's the link? Asking for a friend. I'm trying to pull the link here without showing you the picture, because if I show this picture on YouTube, for sure I'm gonna get flagged because there's nudity. I can't share my screen. Hold on, I gotta show this to you guys. At least link you guys to this because it was hilarious. How do I find the link to this original thread? Is this it? Okay, there it is. If you guys want to have fun, go through this thread there on the channel. Just read the comments. And then people are like, how is this real? I need proof. And like, it's all on Instagram. It is real, like, let me see like the comments. I can't show you guys because it has a lot of nudity, but I just linked it. It's this lady. I can show you her face, I guess. They're calling her the Boomer Coomer. And I can't show much, but that's who she is. She's out there tied. And it's hilarious, it's just hilarious. The comments, I don't have any Holochain or anything like that, but I definitely talked about it. And look, this is what now they're saying. It makes sense why they're running out of money. Look what she just recently talked about on the Holochain thread. It's with the intent to responsibly manage our short-term costs and reach milestones for the beta mainnet, we made the difficult strategic decision here at Holo to reduce the size of our team in an effort to significantly lower our burn rate. This is at the same time while she's trying to raise funds for her kink, for her GoFundMe kink spot. Let me see if I can find you the... This is hilarious. Man. I'm looking for the funny comments. Some guy said, this is bullish. Holy shit, Holochain is based as fuck. They got the Supreme Roasty as their CEO, letting devs tie bitches up. No wonder why they're coding millions of lines of code nonstop. This is hilarious. Did she type that while hog tied? That's quite impressive skills. So yeah, this is real apparently. So I thought it funny. Obviously somebody, if she wants to get tied up and do all that kinky stuff, I'm not with that immorality, but it's definitely not illegal, right? Let me see. I'm reading these comments, but yeah, it's hilarious, guys. Go through the thread, calling her a boomer roasty, which is hilarious. And they're saying that let me look at the Holochain logo. They're saying has something to do with rope tying. Look at it. Ah! Oh, they changed it. Hold on. Oh man, it's like a rope tie. Look at it. Look at the hollow chain logo, and then go look at those pictures, and now understand. Jojo said, "This is porn, champ. We can't take you serious for the next 30 days." That's hilarious. Let me drop a bomb for that, Jojo. Elmo K. Colmy, I don't know how to pronounce that, says, "LOL, sex working for crypto's funds." Yeah, it's hilarious. So yeah, that to me was the gossip of the crypto day. Go ahead and check out that thread on the Holochain CEO. She's into kink and fetish, and they got pictures of her out there. And apparently, it's not like they're what's that word, doxing her. I think that this is public. It's apparently public pictures or whatnot. So excuse me if they're not. I'll be happy to remove that. If it's not, but my understanding, it's all public. So very funny. Yeah, it's you guys. Yeah, I put the link to the thread, guys. It's hilarious. Never a dull day in crypto, guys. Never a dull day in crypto. So I definitely wasn't expecting that one. Some boomer roasty Jewish granny out there with the super kink, and then she's also leading the blockchain, that is hilarious, guys. That is hilarious. I want some memes. If somebody can make me some memes for that on D Live, I would love it. But yeah, we can't talk to each other for 30 days. After seeing that thread. Anyhow, guys, I think things are bullish despite this sell-off. I just wanted to come on Sunday, touch base with you. And, I had time. And like I said, if I had time, I'm going to go on. And I've had a little bit more time, these past weeks, because I've taken a lot of work off my plate in order so I can recover. And, when I got free time, I'll go online. Before I was like doing a lot of work. I was hitting the gym. I didn't have as much time to go online. But I love going online despite it's not about the revenue. I make maybe, a couple bucks per video, if they don't flag me and deem me not suitable for advertisers. So I definitely do this for the love of it. Really. That's, come chop it up with Jojo, with Punish, with CryptoZilla, with the rest of the maniacs that usually show up. I appreciate all you maniacs, and I'll continue to do it. And when I have time, even if it's on the weekend, I'll pop up on you. Granny, go bake cookies and don't tie up peeps. It's hilarious, guys. It's hilarious, And hilarious how that one guy said, "No, this is bullish." Yeah. So yeah, go ahead and check that thread. Definitely a laugh. I put this channel on the comedy category, guys, because you gotta laugh because crypto's comedic, really. And it's different than drama. And this is something that, it took me a while to realize. Comedy has happy endings. Drama doesn't. So we'll keep it comedic out here with happy endings for everything. So shout out to JoJo, Punish GT, and the rest of the boomers. Stay strong. Go ahead and check out that video over there on D Live if you're into that. I definitely am, because I've worked in the industry, both film and music for a while. And when I learned about the potential CIA control there of the 60s hippie movement, it started to make sense. A lot of things happened in the 60s, guys. From Kennedy, from the moon landings to this hippie movement. It was definitely a change in this country. I don't know if it necessarily started in the 60s, but it looks like a lot of things were implemented. And, things weren't the same after that. And then definitely things weren't the same after 9/11. I was checking out a Quantum of Conscious video where he was showing a picture there that normally hasn't been seen. And really, he made a point, which was crazy. He's like, out of all the people on 9/11, all the things, thousands of people down there, there's only like 14 videos, of the actual incident. And that's just weird, right? Wouldn't you think there'd be more videos, of the incident? There's thousands of people, such a crazy thing. And granted, not everybody had cell phones back then. But, there's a lot of people down there, and there's a lot of, media companies, there's cameramen, there's, photographers, newspapers, you would expect a lot more coverage, I would say, but there's only a few shots of the planes hitting the towers. Obviously something happens there, and I have no idea, but like he says, he doesn't know what happens, but I think I could agree with that. There was a shift in the matrix then, that was definitely a turning point. So I'm sure there was a shift in the matrix in the 60s. I don't know, because I wasn't around then, but I was for 9/11, and I would agree. So I like those topics. If you want to get deeper into alternative matrices, alternative reality, not reality, alternative thinking, and alt news. Really, go check that out. You got strike? Yeah, I got strike, but they took it out, Muddy. I was part of that when they did that YouTube strike. They hit me up. They flagged me like on 20-something videos. And they told me that we're about to take my channel down if I behaved bad again. And then mysteriously, without me even contesting or, saying anything, they immediately took it off, along with a bunch of other tubers as well. But I had been saying for about a year before that my channel was getting shadow bans. I started seeing like subs being taken away, and still subs are being taken away. Could you imagine that? Like I'm getting people are supposedly unsubbing from the channel, but then I get the day one stay coming. I'm getting Punish GT just dropped me to I don't know, is that euros or dollars? I mean, people show me love. I would expect the channel to at least slowly grow. But and then when we were doing certain live streams talking about certain topics, it would mysteriously, just get disconnected. Never has happened on DLive. So, instead of complaining about it, I just said, guys, we're going to be DLiving now as, a second thing. And we'll be talking about other things there as well. So we'll be doing it. I already started. And I like it. So make sure you check it out. Satoshi likes getting pissed on, apparently. That's funny. Hey, y'all, been pumping water weights with the old chicks. All right, yeah, you told us that you've been going to the pool and you've been doing some exercise there. Okay, congratulations. Stay strong. Stay healthy, guys. Whether it's putting weight on the bar, just going outside, swimming. I want you guys staying fit. I want the crypto crew looking fit. I don't want any fat boys or fat girls here in the population of the chat box. Everybody's healthy. Put the health first and eat right. And if you're fat, stop eating. Okay, forget about the diets, guys. Stop eating and start fat. If you're fat, you just need to eat less. Okay, and you can start by fasting maybe a day or two. If you're into that, I recommend the Snake Diet Wizard. Snake Diet there on YouTube is the dude. Okay, he goes hard. If I don't. He's definitely could trigger somebody, but you can see the results he gets. Shout out to Dolphin 134. Guys, we've been streaming for how long now? About 40 minutes. We did a whole stream today. Good. Guys, check me on DLive. I was going to do a stream on DLive, but, with those things that make you go, stream, like, sometimes I want to think it over a little bit because those things may have a little more replayability than just the crypto news. I don't want no wimpy Satoshi daddy. You got it, Lady Plants. We don't want any wimpy crypto chicks either. We don't want any soft. We don't want some chubby fit. Not chubby. Chubby's all right. Sometimes chub's okay, but we don't want obese crypto chicks. Leroy says, "Can you see $100 to $1,000 chain link in the future?" Right now, I can't see that. No, I like chain link, and I've been on the train, but like guys, we're at $2 or $3. Stop it with the $100 with the if you're concerned, if those types of numbers are what's driving your decision, then you're greedy and you deserve to get wrecked. That's the bottom line. And the same with Bitcoin. These people that get on, they're like, oh, it's going 100, 200, 300,000. Maybe it does. But guys, let's get to $10,000 for the majority of the year before we start talking about these wild prices. Are DLive videos downloadable? Yeah, but you need to have like a VLC player. You got to install the VLC player, and actually on DLive it explains you how to do it. But you need to download it's kind of like a QuickTime player. It's called VLC, and using that program, you're able to get a link and put it into that program and download it. It's pretty easy. I did it already. And there's an how-to page there on DLive that explains to you how to do it. I need to eat much, champ. I have got fast metabolism. Okay, I mean, you got to eat for what you need. I don't know how big or small you are. I don't know, how fast your metabolism is compared to somebody else. But what I'm saying, if you're a fat boy, then you're eating too much. Okay, if you're fat, you're eating too much. It's the bottom line. Okay, this is the way it goes. If you're fat, you're eating too much. If you're fat and you stopped eating for a day or 3, you're going to lose weight. That's the bottom line. It doesn't matter how fast or slow your metabolism is. That's the point I'm trying to make. Is Dash undervalued? I don't know, Leroy. I'm going to be honest. I I don't know. It certainly was, last month, but it had its run. So I don't know if it's undervalued right now. I haven't been holding it, so I couldn't tell you an honest opinion. I'm gonna have delts. You can bounce a Satoshi off. There you go. I'm trying to get some swole delts too after this. I recover from this surgery because I got a shoulder. If you've been tuning in, I got the shoulder surgery, so I'm nursing it. I'm doing my therapy, and once I'm back in the gym, because I'm not there yet, but I'm gonna be a maniac with the shoulders. I was a maniac this past couple of years with the deadlifts and the squats, and I hit the goals like a maniac, and I feel good with that. Now when I come back, now I'm feeling, I've actually lost a little weight because I'm not eating as much, being that I'm not working out. But yeah, I want to get these swole delts. I was checking out Seth Feroce, and shout out to Revolutionist that actually recommended him. He's a bodybuilder. If you're into watching bodybuilding and stuff like that, and he's juiced out to the limits, but his shoulders are like boulders, and his shoulders inspire me. So I want to, I'm inspired by Seth Feroce's shoulders. And I did a stream on D-Live too to get hyped for the gym, the Larry Wheel stream with the powerlifting and whatnot. I like the powerlifting. And shout out to Martins Lises, excuse me. He just won the Arnold Classic, and he qualified. It's World's Strongest Man. If you follow that as well, I mean, he took out Brian Shaw, which is several times strongest man, and he defeated Thor in the last World's Strongest Man last year. So shout out to Martins Lises. He's like 28 years old. He doesn't look like the strongest guy there on the field, but he's winning. Got to get in the water, champ. They have 5-pound resistance float weight. Shout out to Lady Plants. Stay strong out there and enjoy your workout. I'm glad that you're exercising. One of our crypto chicks, we always show her love. She's always saying she's looking for a crypto hubby, but she's coming to the table with some bits. So you guys check out Lady Plants. Good night to Punish GT. Indeed, stay strong with the bulls out there. So yeah, you must be further down you must be in Europe or a little bit further on the other side. It's still daytime here on the East Coast. You as well, Punish. Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, guys, I just wanted to pop up on you guys. I think we made the point out here. I think I'm going to tune off with Punish and Lady Plants and go enjoy the rest of my day. Bitcoin's still bullish despite the sell-off. I put a question mark, but I think I've answered my own question mark. I think that if we stay over 84, we're good. Okay, and look out for those other coins. Right now, it could be an opportunity, DCA, a little here, a little there, Consider it. On that note, I'm out and encourage you guys, D-Live stream. Go check it out and download the Brave browser. Get that. Okay, get that Brave browser. Don't say that you support crypto when you're not using any crypto-friendly applications. Don't call yourself a crypto maniac and all you're doing is just holding crypto in your wallets. You need to actually use things that are crypto-friendly. An easy way to do that is by downloading the Brave browser, and you can earn BAT tokens just for surfing the web. And it works just like Chrome. So there it is. On that note, I'm out of here. Guys. Stay strong. It's the voice of the blockchain here, Satoshi's biggest cousin, your favorite YouTuber, Champagne Crypto. Thanks for tuning in.